Okay, so after the combinations, what we will do is we'll generate all the permutations of a particular string, so of size n. So let's say size n is equal to 2, and there are two values, a and b, and so m will be equal to 2, and we want to generate all the permutations of this. So let's first do a m array sequence of n is equal to 2 and m is equal to 2. So if n is equal to 2 and m is equal to 2, all the sequences would be 0 0 0 1 1 0 and 1 1. So in this case, like, let's say 0 becomes equal to a and 1 is equal to b. So in this case, 0 0 will be a and a b and b a and b b. So these are all the combinations. What we want to do in permutations is if we have already used a, we don't want to use a again. So this combination would not work. This combination would not work. These are the only combinations that will work for the these are the only two values which will come in the permutation. Okay, so what we want to do is, in our result array, how would we do it? In our result array, what we would do is, if we have already encountered a value, let's say if we have already encountered 0, then if the next 0 comes, we will actually not go and do the recursive function again. So we will not do the recursive function, and we will go back and try to find a next value for it. So all we have to do in finding the permutations is use the m array sequence and have a is valid function. That valid function will check that if all the values inside the array are unique. If all of them are unique, then it will go ahead and call for the next for generating the next recursive function. So let's see how this works in the code. So we'll start writing the code for this. So this is a generic m array sequence kind of code. So we'll say public static void generate permutations of size n, and we'll send a string str. Okay, so we have a string str. So first we'll do the error condition. So if n is less than equal to 0, or string dot is null or empty str. So if both of these conditions are or either one of them are true, we just return. Okay, next we need result array. So we'll say integer result is equal to new integer of size n, and we need a character array. So we'll say char arr is equal to new is equal to str dot to char array. Okay, now we'll call the recursive function, generate all permutations with n, result, and current is 0 and arr. Okay, so now we need to write the recursive function. Okay, so the recursive function would be private static void generate permutations integer n, integer result, and integer current, and we need a character array. Okay, so first thing is the base condition. In the base condition, what we will do is we will actually check if current is equal to n. So if current is equal to n, in that case we will print permutation with the result array and the character array and return from here. Okay, so this is for the generate permutations. After that, let's write the print function. So private static void print permutations and a result array and the array. Okay, simple functions for integer I is equal to 0, I is less than result dot length I plus plus console dot write. We will write ARR of result I plus, let's put a tab, and console dot write line. Okay, so this is the print permutation function. Next, what we will write is we will write the M array sequence for loop. So for integer I is equal to 0, I is less than ARR dot length I plus plus, we will set the result of the current will be equal to I, and we'll call generate all permutations n ARR generate result comma current plus 1 comma ARR. Now this function will generate all the combinations. What we want to do is we want to check the is valid function. So for that so this will generate all the combinations, but we don't want to do that. We actually want to check if the value that if we have already used a value, if we have already used the current value, then we would not actually go in the recursion. So we'll check if is valid, and we will pass result and the current and value of I. If only the result is valid, then what we will do is we will actually go in the recursion. So now we want to write the is valid function. So we'll write private static bool is valid, and this will take an integer array result, integer current, integer I. Okay, so we will check, we will go from start 0 till the current value and check if the ith value is already existing in this result. If it is already existing in the result array, we will return false, otherwise we'll return true. So we'll say for integer j is equal to 0, j is less than current and j plus plus, if result of j is equal to I, which means we have already encountered the value of result, we will return false, which means that this is not valid. Otherwise we will return true. Okay, so is valid function. So is valid function so this is basically the like generating the M array sequence. Only thing that we changed is we added a is valid function, which will check that if a value is already added in the resulting array, we would not go in the recursion. So let's just run this example. So we'll say generate permutations, and generate permutation with integer, let's say size 2, and string is, we'll take ABC. So if we take ABC, we'll see more results. Okay, so let's run this and see if it works. So okay, oh sorry, so I should have renamed as generate, oh okay, generate permutations. Okay, so when I run this, I have AB, AC, BA, BC, CA, and CB. And if you notice that nothing is being, if it is being used once, it is not being repeated again. So these, this is for generating all the permutations. Let's say if we have a size 3 and we run this, so it's ABC, ACB, BAC, BCA, CAB, CBA. So again, we have used the magic backtracking function and modified it a little bit, and we are able to generate all the permutations. Thank you for watching.